Seen any new movies lately? Like I don't know, Batman.
Batman. I don't watch no comic book shit. Nah. Of course, I'm a huge Batman fan. People, anybody that knows me knows that. And I did catch the new Batman, and it was. I thought it was pretty fucking awesome.
I liked it too.
It was pretty creepy.
Is it? Do you think it's better than The Dark Knight, or it's somewhere up there?
It's close to The Dark Knight. It's better than Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
But I still think Dark Knight is a better made just movie overall.
Yeah.
Not just the Batman movie, but just like, I put that shit in top movies, you know what I mean? Because it's so well done. You know, that first scene with the Joker, that shit gets you, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
a great opening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's got Chris Nolan as the director.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, he knows his shit, dude. He knows how to pick shots. It was a broader scale Batman movie, you know what I mean? It's even international and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of has a little James Bond vibe going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, there are Batman stories and comics that are more, like, James Bond oriented, so you can't be like, that's not Batman, you know what I mean? So, it's a form of Batman. It's a type of Batman. But as far as the way I feel about the new Batman, I just like how horrific it is. Like, it feels like, 7, like, what everybody's been saying pretty much is how I feel about it, you know? The horror elements in it, the creepy-ass Riddler. I mean, I can go on and on.
It was pretty good, man. When I went to go watch it, I knew it was going to be long, so I'm like, all right, might as well just get, accept it. It's going to be like almost 3 hours, a lot of dialogue. But it wasn't boring, though. I didn't find myself bored. No. Even the dialogue parts were pretty interesting. They kept it moving forward. That's what I liked about it.
I was on edge, like, the whole time.
Yeah, and it was interesting. So even though it's a long-ass movie and there's a lot of conversation in it, you're not bored. It keeps you entertained, and it keeps moving forward, so that's important about that. But I did like it. I think this, Robert Pattinson, whatever his name is, I think did a good job.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Glitter Boy. From, I'm kidding. He's a good actor.
He is a good actor. I've seen him in different roles.
He did good on this. He was very emo as Bruce Wayne.
That was
the most emo Bruce Wayne I've ever seen on film, but it made sense in context. Yeah, he had the emo hair. He was emo as fuck, he's pale as shit because he's been in the Batcave. I could relate. But I bought it, because, you would be traumatized. You see some, your parents get killed at that age, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be fucked up.
It sticks with you,
I think,
for the rest of your life. So you could really relate to that little boy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, the little...
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And, it happens in the beginning of the movie. People, the mayor or somebody gets killed, and basically there was a kid that's seen the murder. And so, obviously that's, going to make Batman feel some kind of way about it.
Yeah, travels back in time.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
What did you not like about it? How about I ask you that?
I think there weren't a lot of action scenes in it.
That's the same thing Rob Bacon said. My cousin.
Yeah, not a lot of action going on. I mean, the action that it did have was pretty cool, but I think it could have been a little bit more. Being that it's a comic book movie, it's Batman, you expect that type of stuff. Some, like, whoa type of scenes. Kind of like with Marvel.
Yeah, exactly.
It has some pretty cool scenes, some fight scenes. It did have it, but it wasn't spectacular, and I don't think it was enough.
It's a comic book movie, but it's not for kids.
Yeah. It's more like a real detective movie.
I think kids might even get bored, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But it was still good, though. It was a good detective. I mean, he's the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, when I was 12, I watched 7, so... But that's me, I don't know.
You're a different type of kid.
I'm a different kind of kid, you know what I mean, when I was a kid back then. But I don't know, I liked it. I didn't like... I'm going to tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like that squirrel thing he did when he jumped out the roof, when he glided, and it looked like a squirrel. Like, it was supposed to be his Batcave, but... Because it's year 1 or year 2, whatever. I
think I probably missed that scene when I went to the restaurant.
Oh, man. It's kind of funny, though, spoiler alert, but he's basically getting chased by the cops. Do you remember that part? Where he was, you missed one of the best parts if you missed that. It was, basically, remember when the bomb went off? Okay. When that dude came and he blew up in front of him?
Yeah.
After that scene, he wakes up in the cops' room, and for some reason, the cops didn't take off his mask, which, what the fuck? And then right when they're about to take off his mask, Batman just wakes up, punching motherfuckers.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and so right after that scene...
I did go to the restaurant.
Okay. So basically... he punches Jim Gordon, but Jim Gordon was in on it.
Okay.
And so he starts dipping out and running to the police station. It was funny. And then he gets to the top, and then he's about to, like, he's at the top of the building, and he gets to the edge, and he sees that it's, like, fucking, high. And it's like, he got scared. He's like, oh, shit. Like, what I mean? He had that moment. And then he's like, he zips up his little squirrel gliding suit, and he fucking goes down. And then he has a hard crash, too, bro. That shit looked like it hurt. I was damn. And he limps off and shit. I was like, okay, I can believe that, because that shit would hurt. But I just don't like the way it looked. Because, I know they're going for grounded, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, hey, you don't have to be that grounded. I like what Nolan did, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, that shit made sense. And this was more like we doing a real, like, this is how it would look. And it didn't look all that great.
That guy, that's in the cell with Riddler. That's the Joker, right?
Yeah, I think the director confirmed it too. So there's no interpretation or anything like that's the Riddler and shit. So
he was saying something about jokes or something like that. I think it's a joke.
Yeah, I think he said clown or something.
Yeah, that's got to be the Joker.
Yeah, I looked at it again because I watched the movie twice with Rob Bacon, and you could see like the scars and all that shit.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I watched when I first watched it. I watched it in one of those Dolby AMC fancy theater things.
Okay,
she was
fancy,
legit, though. Yeah. I was like, man, yeah, it was crazy, man. It was a cool experience. I recommend that shit to anybody. And I eat fancy too, because I didn't have time to get food before I was hungry. I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking eat here. Spend a gang of bread on myself. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, man. It's bad, man. You know what I mean? Some chicken tenders and fries, but they were surprisingly good, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was surprised.
Was it at the AMC?
Yeah, they do. Where they bring it to you and shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you fancy.
I got fancy for that one. I'm like, I'm going to get fancy.